Hello and welcome to Jimmy Case TV, and it's a case of the Blues, episode 26, Chelsea 2, Bournemouth 2, and I'm fucking fuming once again. I cannot believe that performance in the second half and what we've just done. I can't believe that. Cruising in the first half, dominating chance after chance after chance. Jackson can't hit a barn door, messing up all the opportunities that he had. He could have had a hat trick in the first half, hits the post, skies one out from 2 yards, misses a header that was on a plate for him, and then misses the follow up. Chance after chance. Palmer's having shots. We score a brilliant goal. The attack looked fluid. We're on the ball a lot. We're in control. We're allowing Bournemouth to come at us. We're opening up the space. We're comfortable in defence. Granted, shaky at the goalkeeper. That's another story that we'll get to in a minute. And we come out in the second half and we just completely ruin it. We completely capitulate. And questions need to be asked. I don't understand it. I don't understand how we can be in such a good position, come out in the second half and do that. How? What is this manager saying to these players in the second half, in the changing room? What are these players thinking in the changing room? Are they tired? Do they think the job's done? Do they think a 1-0 lead's good enough? Over the last 3 weeks, we've suffered with a 1-0, going into 1-0 at half time. And we've come out and we've done the same shit. First half of the season, we looked really good in the second half. And I was surprised. But we've reverted back to our old ways. So I'm not happy at all. It's that getting the draw at the end is a saving a point. That's all it done. Because we shouldn't have won that game. Not by that second half, because we was not good enough. First half, we should have absolutely battered them. You could say it was a game of two halves, and maybe we did earn it. We should have got a draw because we definitely won the first half, and we lost the second. But again, it's like playing mistakes, sloppiness. I don't know what it is, but maybe we should be making subs at half time. I don't get it. I thought the subs were late today. I didn't understand the subs. I felt sorry for Josh. Do you know what I'm saying? 18-year-old. He's probably come off thinking, "Oh fuck, I fucked it for Chelsea now. That's me done." That's probably what he's thinking. Getting punished for Semenyo pulling something out of the bag, which he does to like seasoned veterans in this league. Do you know what I'm saying? He should have had a little bit of support. Even the commentator said, "Where's the right back? Where's the DM giving him a little bit of support?" I kind of agree. Poor 18-year-old left alone with Semenyo. But listen, let's not get into that. Let's just go from what I normally do, step by step. Let's go lineups and let's the lineup pause, and then we'll talk about first half, second half. Like, I'm run down. I don't feel well now. Didn't feel well before this. I've had to watch that shit. I feel even fucking worse. Let's just do it anyway. Fucking hell. Sanchez in goal. Cucurella, Colwell, Akinpong, Caicedo, Fernandez, Lavia, Sancho, Palmer, Madueke, and Jackson was the lineup. Now, out of that lineup, I was surprised to see Caicedo at right back. I didn't think he would start. I did think he'd start. I didn't think Lavia would start. So the lineup that we went out with was quite a strong lineup. Caicedo at right back, Lavia in the middle, Fernandez, and we've completely missed Lavia. That first half, having Lavia in that first half was just brilliant. Watching him play, he's always in space. He gets the ball, he keeps it moving, he turns out, he starts the attacks, he breaks up the play. He's very solid, hard to get the ball off. Great player. Obviously, his fitness is lacking and he had to come off in the second half. I think that tackle that he put in and he got the yellow kind of showed that he was like a little bit behind in his fitness, showing signs of tiredness, basically. So he got subbed off. So fair enough. But that first half, we was just completely dominant. I wasn't expecting Caicedo at right back. I thought we would have gone with a Gusto or a Reece James. I know Reece James is fit. Obviously, he come on later in the game. And Maresca's trying to manage their fitness. Okay, fair play. So we've got the Lavia and then Fernandez in the centre mids, and we went with Madueke, Palmer, and Sancho. I said we'd go with Madueke because of Neto. I don't think Neto has been impressing me recently. You just got to call it how it is. I don't think his performance has been that great over the last few games. He came on today, and I don't think he really done anything either. So I thought, yeah, go with Madueke. And I thought Madueke had a good first half. I thought he did bits in the second half that was also good. But he does make silly mistakes here and there with his touches. Sometimes his decision making. That's always been the same questions getting asked. But first half, We're dominating. We start very quick. The attacking is looking free flowing, creating chance after chance after chance. We're splitting their defence. It's not just get the ball down the ring, cut in and cross it in. We're making chances that we look like we've practiced on the training ground. I think the commentator even said that these are just like training ground moves. And we was very impressive. The goal that we scored was very good. A brilliant move from Nicholas Jackson. Surrounded by 3 players, he manages to wiggle his way through, plays a lovely through ball to Palmer. Palmer fakes the shot, sits the goalie down, and he slots it into the goal. By that point, I'm thinking we are gonna run riot the way that we are playing. Bournemouth didn't even have a chance. Didn't even have a chance in that first half, other than a stupid mistake. Oh yes, another one from Robert Sanchez, where he rolls the ball out or passes the ball out to a Bournemouth player. They obviously use that to their advantage, and they hit the post. We got let off. We were lucky not to go in at 1-1. But after that, let me not start in the second half just yet. Let's just do the stats for the first half. First half, expected goals 1.9, yeah, to 0.17 Bournemouth. 52% possession, 48% possession, which was fair. We was allowing Bournemouth to have the ball, to come forward towards us. We wasn't doing our usual where we play right up on the halfway line. We was allowing them to come to us. We were sitting back a little bit. We was opening up the pockets of space. So when we was attacking, it was quick, counter, quick, and free flowing, and it was lovely. It was good football. Our players were taking players on. They all looked confident. They looked like it was like they was enjoying themselves out there. 13 goal attempts to Bournemouth's 1. 5 shots on goal to Bournemouth's none. 4 shots off goal, 4 block shots, 3 big chances, 5 corner kicks. We had so many corners in that first half. 5. And so many chances. Nicholas Jackson could have had a hat-trick in that first half, and he's missed, again, 2 or 3 big chances. 2 or 3 big chances. They hit the post, we go down the other end, he has a good shot, he hits the post, okay, he's unlucky there. But when Madueke's squaring across the goal and all he's got to do is tap it in and he's smashing it over the bar, that's the Nicholas Jackson that we fell out of love with in the first season that he came here. That was why we was moaning. And this is why we're saying we need another striker, because of moments like that. But we're linked with Liam Delap, we're linked with Matthias Tell. I'm thinking, fuck that, just go spend 80 million on Gokeres. Just go get a goal scorer that we know is just going to put the ball in the back of the net. Because like today, them mistakes or the misses have cost us. Absolutely cost us. And again, 5 games and we haven't got a win in 5. That's disgraceful. What is it? 2 points out of 15 now? Or 3 points out of 15 now? That's terrible form. That's for Chelsea Football Club. That is unacceptable by anyone, any manager, whatever. It doesn't matter who you are. That's unacceptable at this club. I'm telling you now, Roman Abramovich would be pulling him in his office and having words with him and telling him, listen, if you don't sort this out, you're gone. Chelsea fans, I know what it's like. They're going to start turning on this manager very quick if he can't get out of this hole. 5 games in a row without a win is not acceptable. We don't accept that as a standard at this club. So questions need to be asked. I'm not saying we need to sack the manager. I'm not saying it at all. What I'm saying is we need to start paying attention to what he's doing, because that's when we do start paying attention to him. If you can't get out of this rut, the Chelsea fans will start getting on his back. I'm going to log on in a minute and look at the comments, and I'm telling you now, I already know people are going to start saying Maresca out or questioning the manager. There's some questionable things that he's been doing over the last 4 weeks that we need to talk about. Subs, late subs, lineups. He's made a few mistakes. Now, we used to get onto Pochettino about this constantly, but we can flip it the other way. We can say Pochettino had a shit start, but he finished really good. Maresca's had a good start. Is he going to finish shit? Because right now it's shit. What a terrible start to 2025. My internet's fucked up at the moment. It keeps jumping all over the place. Unacceptable. So I'm not saying he needs to go. What I am saying is the spotlight is on him, because he's the one that needs to turn this around. It always comes on the manager at the end of the day. Players you can blame as well. I mean, you can't help Caicedo coming out and doing that. Do you know what I mean? Or Lavia losing the ball in possession. But we can look at the subs that are coming. And I felt sorry for Josh. Josh getting subbed off after getting done by Semenyo. Now, this guy does that to seasoned veterans in the Premier League. Just drags him across his body and smashes it into the goal. It was a fucking good goal. And he subs him off. Poor kid's confidence is probably right on the floor right now. And it's just the other things around it. It's the other things around the club at the moment. Viega looking to leave because he wants to play more. And Kunku wanting to leave. I don't care about Disasi. He can go. I don't think he's good enough. But you just start thinking, and there's rumours of Felix not happy with his game time. You start thinking, and then there's the Mudryk ban. You know, there's all these little things around the camp, around the club that you think, well, where the fuck are we going? What's going on here? And you start questioning the game management. You start questioning the player management. If you want to avoid all that, you just got to do what you did at the start of the season, and that's grab the wins. Because everybody was loving Chelsea at the start of the season because we was winning and we was playing good football and we was coming out in the second half and playing good football and holding on to our leads and holding on to our performances. I want to know what is being said in the halftime change room. How can we come out and capitulate like that? How? Shit touches, shit movement, fucking wrong decision making, losing the ball, soft on the ball, getting barged off it. We look tired. I don't get it. In the first half, we was winning every second header, barging them off the ball, physical, like looking confident, taking on their players. As soon as we come out the second half, it's like, yeah, don't know what we're going to do now. Maybe he should be making them subs at half time rather than 70th minute. Let me check when he made the subs. I know he subbed off Lavia. I think that's because he wanted to watch his minutes, for his fitness, which is fair enough. I don't mind that. So Reece James comes on for Lavia, straight swap. Obviously, he's trying to manage their minutes and their fitness. I agree with that. I'm happy with that. We want to look after these players. I thought Lavia was brilliant in the first half. Obviously, he looked a little bit tired in the second, but I thought, what a player. I thought this is who we've missed, etc., etc. So James comes on. He takes off Josh on the 70th minute. 71st minute, Akimpong for Tosin. That I didn't understand. I didn't get that. I felt sorry for the kid. I'll be honest with you. Unless he's got a knock and it needs to come out, and we'll hear about it later. I don't know. But I felt sorry for the kid. And then he brings on Felix and Neto on the 81st minute. Attacking options on the 81st minute. We're 2-1 down on the 68th minute. It's been 13 minutes, 10 minutes where we've been behind, and I don't get it. I just don't get it. Even on the 50th minute when we fucking conceded the penalty, you'd think, you know what, let's just change it up a little bit. Let's change the attack. You know, I thought Sancho was a little bit quiet in that second half. Madueke started off okay, started getting the ball in the box. He won a few corners. I thought Madueke actually had a decent game. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I thought he had a good game. 1 second. Bear with me. 2 seconds. 1 sec. Disconnected, yeah? Yeah, I thought Madueke had a good game. Sorry, she had the iPad playing in my ear. I thought Madueke had a good game. Obviously, he does things that are silly. He gets criticised a lot because sometimes he can have a bad touch. He's not all rounded yet, and that's a player that I think's got potential to be really good because I like the way he plays. Very direct. He tries to beat his player. When he does beat his player, he then cuts into the box. You don't know whether he's going to cut in on his left or go on his right. Sometimes you don't know whether he's going to pass it or he's going to shoot. And I think our players are the same. They don't know what he's going to do. But that unpredictability puts them defenders under pressure a lot. We won so many corners off of him today for him doing that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I really don't. But listen, that second half is just unacceptable. I can't believe how we can capitulate that like that. And I think Enzo needs to grab these players and say, listen, what the fuck is that? What is going on? How can we go from performing how I need you to play to that. Like, what is that? So we've gone from a potential title race team. Now, how long ago does it was only 2 or 3 weeks ago that was the case, and now look where we are now. You know what I'm saying? And what a change that makes. That's like a month in football can change everything, can absolutely change everything. We've gone from a title race potential team, and I was ready to say that we were there. You know, I was getting so excited with this team, to now we're fourth. Are we even fourth now? Let me just double check, man. I think we're still fourth because Man City drew. So we're still fourth, luckily, because Man City drew in the 92nd minute. Liverpool got a draw. They've dropped points today. So Nottingham Forest have done very well. And luckily, Liverpool have come back and got a point. But we've got Newcastle right on us at the moment, who have got like, what, 7 games on the bounce. I think they've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games on the bounce they've won. Who do they play tomorrow? They play Wolves. Fucking Wolves, who've been shit all season. Yeah? They play Wolves. So, assuming that they win that game because of the form that they're on, we drop down to fifth. And behind us is Man City. Obviously, they're dropping, and Bournemouth are behind us by 3 points. So, Newcastle, we've made this top four race so hard for ourselves now, because we're about to go into a period where our fixtures are starting to get a little bit hot. You know what I'm saying? We've got Wolves next. We've got to win that game. If we don't win that game, even more questions are going to be asked. Even more questions are going to be asked. And you know who they're going to be aimed at. Let's be honest. We might as well just call it, like, say it as it is. Then we've got Man City away. Probably the toughest game of the season. Then we've got West Ham at home, who've just bagged a win against Fulham. Then we've got the FA Cup. We've got back-to-back games against Brighton. Great. Last time we had back-to-back games against the Premier League side, it was Newcastle. We won the first game and played absolutely shit the second game. Got knocked out the League Cup. Then we've got Villa away. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 tough games. Now, I'm just hoping, because we were saying that our fixture list at the Christmas break was quite easy. We should be getting a lot of points. So I'm just hoping that we need a tougher team to play so we can. I don't know. I'm just hoping that that spurs us on to do a little bit better than what we're doing. But right now, the results are completely unacceptable, and this needs to be turned around very fast. We're in the January transfer window now. And Nicholas Jackson's chances today have absolutely cost us these points today. 100 fucking percent. And do you know what the issue is? In the first half, I was saying he's having a very good game. Everything he done off the ball was fantastic. Hold up play good, dribbling good, passing good, link up play good, finishing shit. The job that he's paid to do, shit. We're in a January transfer window. Like I said, Matthias Tell, Liam Delap, who we're linked with, these strikers, again, they're just a roll of the dice again, another gamble. Just go out and get Gyökeres, who's smashing goals in left, right, and centre. Just fucking go out and get him. Don't waste any bullshit time. Just fucking go get him. If he's there and he's available, just go get the player. Stop pissing around and rolling dice and gambling here and there. Oh, this guy might come good. That guy might come good. Just go get a goal scorer, because that's what we're missing at the moment. And do you know what? It's a love-hate relationship with Jackson, because I like the way that he plays. I do think he can be a very good player, but I think he's brain dead. And I think his chances that he fucking misses are just ruining his career at Chelsea, because he has the ability there. He's just, I don't know, his composure, or it must be composure. It must be his composure in front of goals just not good enough. But then he will show glimpses of it. Like against the West Ham, he showed good composure and scored a good goal. But man. Something needs to happen here. Maresca, you need to grab at these players, bang their heads together, and sort their shit out very soon. Very soon, because this is just not acceptable, man. Right, let's do the second half stats just so I can break it down. Right, let's do before I do the second half, I'm going to do the full time stats, yeah? Expected goals 2.45 for Chelsea to Bournemouth 1.23. 57% possession, 26 goal attempts. That's been a common theme over the last 4 games. Loads and loads of goals. Loads and loads of attempts, not many goals. Conceding all the time. The second goal was just, in my opinion, too easy. Too easy. The midfielder had loads of space. I thought Jackson should have been on that man. I don't know why he's sitting on the back four when we haven't got the ball. I thought he should have dropped in. He's got loads of space, plays a lovely ball into Semenyo. Semenyo's dragged it across Josh Akipong's body and he smashed it in. To be fair, it was a great finish and he smashed it in. It weren't like a little placed shot. He absolutely levered it. 10 shots on goal, 7 shots off goal, 9 blocked shots. Fair play to Bournemouth. Defensively, I did think they were good today. We did open them up a lot, to be fair, in the first half. Second half, we struggled a bit. Our goal coming from a free kick from Reece James. Lovely free kick, well placed. But I couldn't enjoy it because I was fuming by then. Felt like we just rescued a point. To me, that feels like feels like we've gained a point because we were 2-1 down, but at the same time, it feels like a loss. Like, you shouldn't be drawing to Bournemouth at home like that. No way. No way. Corner kicks 9. When are we going to score from a corner? What's the fucking point of taking corners at this club? We have so many corners a game and we just cannot get the ball in the net. Listen, forget that. Second half, 0.55 expected goals to Bournemouth's 1.06, sorry. We had 61% ball possession, 39% from Bournemouth. Bournemouth are happy. They went 2-1 up. They was happy to let us have the ball because we started being sloppy with it. Couldn't create chances. Couldn't reach the pass that we wanted to do. Stopped doing what we was doing in the first half. And they was happy just to sit back. And we struggled again. 13 goal attempts, 5 on goal, 3 shots off target, 5 block shots. Again, block shots. They're just tame little shots on the edge of the box. Half of them were fucking Jadon Sancho cutting in and shooting. It's so predictable. He does it all the time. But listen, anyway, we're going to go with the lineups and how I thought they played. And I'll do their scores and we'll get this done. We'll wrap it up. Rob Sanchez got a 6.1. In my opinion, didn't have an amazing amount of work to do today. I don't think he was saving that Semenyo shot. He's near post, but he's absolutely fucking levered it. Watch the replay. He's absolutely smashed that in. Great finish. The penalty dives the wrong way. You could probably criticise him for that, but we shouldn't be conceding pens. Conceded the most pens in the Premier League so far this season with 6. He made a good save at one point when Brooks was through on goal. That's another thing. We haven't spoke about the Brooks incident. People, I guarantee you, I'm going to log online and see people claiming that Brooks should have been sent off. Bullshit. In slow motion, you might think he needs to be sent off because it looks like he's clotheslining him. But in real time, all he does is stick his hand out in front of his face. And he's already diving before he reached the player. There's no intent. There's no vicious foul play. He's just gone like that and put his hand up and stopped him. It's a yellow card. So I don't want to hear none of this fucking red card scenario. I'm not having any of that. They'll also talk about a penalty decision maybe on Nicholas Jackson, but we had the free kick, we scored from it, so what's the point? No point even talking about it. No point. Anyway, Sanchez. Let's go back to Sanchez. He made a good save against Brooks from the corner. Got ripped on the corner, a little 1-2, and he made a good save. Did well with claiming his crosses. Sorry, footballs. What am I talking about? Claiming his crosses. He done really well. He's very good. That's one of his best traits. Is catching the ball when it comes for crosses and stuff. I'm very confident that he's always going to get that. And then we go to his distribution, which is probably his biggest letdown, his biggest flaw, and like he lets himself down with his mistakes. We can't trust him at the end of the day. He's proven enough and enough and enough times that we cannot trust this player, this goalkeeper, to keep a clean sheet or to not gift them a goal, because he does it week in, week out. And I've said it from the start of the season. Fucking, what's his name? The ex-Brighton manager, I can't remember his name. He told us from the very start, this guy makes mistakes, and that's why I'm Deserby, that's his name. This guy makes mistakes constantly, and that's why I'm dropping him, and that's why he got a new goalkeeper in. And we should be doing exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. It didn't help that Jorgensen didn't have a great game the other day, but we should be looking at another goalkeeper. If Jorgensen's not good enough, go get a fucking goalkeeper that we can put in the sticks and rely on and trust, because we cannot trust this goalkeeper. He got a 6.1, conceded 2 goals, fair. Cucurella, 6.2, thought he'd done okay second half, another one of them players that I thought was just all over the gaff. I just thought he was like scatty, just looked like he, I don't know, I just didn't do anything. Colwell, I thought he was our best player today, I'll be honest with you. Not tell a lie, I did think it was Palmer. He's one of our best players. So he got a 7.1. I don't know, actually, do you know what? I'm going to say it was Colwell. For me, I thought I like defending, yeah? And I thought he'd done a very good job in defending today. Very physical and won a lot of his aerial duels. Second half, one of the only players I didn't really criticise. Played some very good passes into the middle. I was very happy with his performance today. Kept that striker quiet, completely quiet. Luckily enough, he didn't have Semenyo on his side. Josh Akinpong had him on his side. He got a 6.3. I think that's probably fair. First half, I thought he was a little bit funny with his distribution and passing out of the back and stuff like that. Lost the ball a couple of times, but these are things that I think will come with him having more experience by playing. This is what happens when you've got young players. You're rolling the dice and taking a gamble that they can come in straight away and have an impact straight away. I thought he actually had a good game. The Semenyo goal, obviously, is too easy. It is too easy for him. On him. But he does this this is what I'm saying. Like, he does this against seasoned veterans in this Premier League. Semenyo is a good player. Even the commentator said, "Where's the right back? Where's the DM protecting him?" Kind of agree. I do agree. He's 18 years old. He's got done. He's made a mistake at the end of the day. Subbing him off was a fucking scumbag move, in my opinion. Scumbag move. Because he's probably sitting on that bench now thinking, "I've fucked up. Confidence shattered." How's he going to go and start the next game now? He probably won't. I reckon he'll drop him now. And if he drops him, I'm going to be fucking fuming. I promise you I'll be fuming. Caicedo, I thought he didn't have a good game today. First half, I thought he'd done all right with breaking up play, but there was a few times I thought he was a little bit sloppy. And obviously, he gives away the pen. That was just stupid. And after that, he lost his head. But he goes into the middle. He plays a little bit more, but he plays a bit better in the middle. Frustrating. 6.5, which is a surprise, to be honest. Lavia got a 6.4. I'm surprised about that. I thought Lavia, again, in the first half, was so crucial to what we was doing. Thought he was brilliant on the ball. Great footballer. Tired in the second half. You can see it by the challenge where he got a yellow card. Late challenge. Tired. Fernandez. I thought Fernandez had a good game. I thought he did a few passes in the first half that were a bit wayward. And then everything else other than that was just, I thought, was perfect. Positioning, tracking back, defending, getting the momentum going for the attacks, creating the attacks, picking up players, winning free kicks. I thought he had a very good game again. And that's just he's been on a good run of form for quite a while, Enzo, and I think he's starting to get a consistent level. But I don't really want to say that because we're still losing. Like, we're not getting the results. And fuck that. Actually, I will say it because I listen. I slaughtered this guy constantly at this club, but he's starting to show some consistency. So look, do you know what? He's being consistent, consistently good right now. So I'm going to maintain that and I'm going to own up to it. Listen, he's playing well. Uh, Madueke, I thought he was all right. I thought he had a good game. I don't think he done anything too bad that you want to sit there and say he was shit. I don't think he was shit. I thought he done okay. Created some chances. He was very direct, beat his player a lot. He's a problem, man. He is a problem. He just needs to round it up a little bit, be coached a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And it will come. It will come. I have faith that Madueke, it will come. He's selfish. Yes, I know. He's unpredictable. Yes, we know, but he causes defenders nightmares. Just watch the defenders when they're trying to defend against him. And he was up against Kirkes, who's a fucking good player, you know. Just watch how they react to him. They don't know what he's going to do. They're backtracking all the time. Causes all sorts of grief. If he can just fine tune them last moments, that will turn him from a player that's very inconsistent into a player that's very good. And people will stop getting onto him. Neto came on. I don't think he done anything. I know he didn't have enough time to do it, but in the previous games, I don't think he done anything either. So, in my opinion, I'd keep playing Madueke if I'm honest with you. Palmer, he got man in the match on an 8, maybe because of the goal. I thought the goal was very good. Other than that, he was in the pocket a lot. He was in space. His passing was ridiculous. He's just wonderful to watch. Like he's just one of these players that, you know, the beauty of the game. He's one of them players you watch Palmer because he plays the game in a beautiful way. I thought he was good today. Second half again filters out a little bit. Again. Second half. I'm not going to lie, he does. But yeah, he got man of the match. Yeah, I could agree with that, but for me, I'm going to go with Colwell. Sancho, first half, I thought he was brilliant, very attacking, driving at his player, taking his player on, good link-up play, good passing. He's very good on the ball. He's got very good feet. My issue is he's a little bit predictable in the sense that he always cut in on his right, so you know that's what he's going to do. But nonetheless, I don't think he had a shit game. Second half, I thought he fell flat and he filtered out, and he should have been subbed off a little bit earlier. But in my opinion, in the second half, everything above the defense was just sloppy. I just thought they were completely capitulated. They all fell off. We should have made subs earlier, and we was rattled. Jackson, he got a 7.1. Now he got an assist, a fantastic assist from a fantastic move. He's had a hard one. He's a hard one to judge because he played so well in that first half. He was causing so much grief, but ruined by the fact that he can't put the ball in the back of the net. And it's moments like that where we just sit there and we go, "This is why we need a striker," because you keep fucking up. You're not scoring the goals that we need to score. Crucial moments that are costing us games, and today cost us 3 points. Easy chances. Drogba would have scored every single one of them chances, every single one, without even a question. And when the ball comes in and you saw him popping up, you knew it was a goal. The confidence in that player. That is an elite player. And I don't know whether this guy's ever going to get there. I don't know. But it's January. Go get a striker. Go get a striker. That's all I can say. Listen, if you tuned in on the live stream, very much appreciate it. I'm trying to get the subs up to 100 now. We've hit the 50 mark. I think I gained a few today. Maybe it's the negativity, you know, that's maybe what they like to see. But listen, if you're new to the channel, sub to it, much appreciated. Leave a like on this video, watch my other videos, my streams. I've got some gaming on there if you're new. I'll have some more content coming out throughout the week, some gaming videos. Chelsea play, when's the next game? I'll tell you whether I'm doing a live stream or not. Chelsea play Wolves at 8 o'clock on the 20th. When's the 20th? On a Monday. So I'll be doing a live stream for that. So I'll catch you all on the 20th. and tune into that. So thanks for tuning in. Drop a like, subscribe, follow me on all my other socials, and thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated.